Welcome everybody to an all new Beyond the Barricade. We are live right here on Facebook and YouTube under Papa Dank, and we're live on Twitch under Beyond the Barricade podcast. This podcast is sponsored, actually not sponsored, powered by StreamYard. Let me correct myself there. Powered by StreamYard. We are actually sponsored by Pro Bros Custom Aesthetics. Make sure that you look them up. And let me give you their number. And we don't have the number. All right. Never mind. We don't need a number. So we are going to start off the show today. My guest is Phill, the host of No Chill with Phill. Everybody out there, let's get it on. What's up, Phill?
What's up, Papa Dank? What's good, baby?
What's going on?
Man, nothing much. Ready for this interview. Been waiting for this interview for the past 2 weekends.
Yo, me too.
Thank
I've been waiting for this for longer.
Show, baby. Thank you for having me on the show. It's an honor.
All right. How's the weather out there, first of all? Let's start
cold as hell. It's cold as hell.
It's cold as hell.
It
just turned 40 today. It was in the 70s.
Dude, you know what's crazy? See, like last week, we had one day last week where Wednesday of last week, it hit like 77 degrees.
Uh-huh.
Gorgeous. That Thursday, it was 38. Following day, temperature drop. So it's cold as hell.
It's cold as hell, yeah.
We're going to have a rough winter.
Lance says, hey, how's it going from Dudes at Ringside?
What's going on, Metal Geek?
What's going on, Metal Geek? Yeah, you should change that to Metal Geek, right? All right, you ready, sir?
Let's get into it, baby.
Let's do it. How did you first get involved in wrestling? Like, where did you see it for the first time? And how did that make you feel that you said, man, I love wrestling?
Man, okay, so I'm a huge comic book head. Marvel all day.
Me too.
Huge. As a kid, I was maybe like 4 or 5 years old. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, it was one of the first Survivor series. It was one of the when Superfly Jimmy Snuka first jumped off the cage.
Oh, that's a big moment.
When that happened, I was like, yo, it's real life superheroes.
Right.
Because anybody can jump, but Snuka flew. He flew. And it was like, yo. So to me, professional wrestlers were modern day superheroes.
Right.
You know, you had the giant, you had the guy that could fly, you had the guy that was super fast. You had the warrior. You had the unstoppable Boy Scout hero. You had the dastardly villain. You had all the amazing makings of real life comic book heroes and villains. And seeing certain things, like of course when Hulk Hogan slammed Andre the Giant. When Hulk Hogan wrestled Ultimate Warrior with Superfly Jimmy Snuka flying off the steel cage, you saw moments like that and you knew it was something special. Seeing Macho Man and Elizabeth being carried to the ring and oh yeah, and all that, like you saw just something amazing. You saw something amazing that captivated the audience, and especially a kid, you know, just the
you're impressionable when you're a kid.
Oh yeah.
So when you see something like that, you're like, wow.
Exactly.
That's how I was with Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Dude, like Elizabeth was like one of the prettiest women of all time back then. It was like Elizabeth and Vanna White were like those were the two biggest names that you would always hear.
That's right.
And just like, man, just being a kid and the colors and the energy and that was one of the main things, the energy of it all. Because there were certain spots where it was just so high intensity. Where it was like, I could feel it in the air. I could feel it. Oh, that's what Ultimate Warrior feels like and all that. Right. I remember the view. I remember the debut of The Undertaker.
Uh-huh.
And my mom, who is like an evangelist, pastor, preacher, oh, this big guy walking out and doing all that. That's the devil. That is the devil.
Right.
And then growing up as a Christian, it's kind of like that might be the devil, but damn, that's captivating. Like I can't look away.
You are sucked in,
yeah, dude. And if you remember the clips that they have on WWE, you see like all the kids in the audience, they looking like what the
right.
I was one of those kids at home looking like
what?
like is that a zombie? Like yo, what is it?
Right.
So I was always captivated by like the storylines and the action, and you got a guy that can control a snake. Jake the Snake was able to Damien. You know, he had and Damien was like one of the most evil names that you could ever think of from The Omen.
The Omen, yeah.
You know, and he named a snake there. Oh my God.
That's right.
You know, so all that stuff.
After the son of Satan.
Yeah. And how did you hear Jake the Snake had Damien bite Macho Man and all that other stuff? And what? You know? Right. So yeah, I've always been hooked by that, man. Always.
Absolutely. Oh, what are you drinking over there, huh?
Apple Crown, baby. Apple Crown. Apple Crown. I talked with my doctor. My doctor told me a half a bottle of Apple Crown a day lowers your cholesterol, lowers your blood pressure. So I'm all for that, man. I'm all for that.
There's a question for you here. Look, growing up in that type of environment, did you have to hide your fandom from your parents?
Oh, dude, awesome question, Angel. Yes, when it came to certain characters like the Undertaker, couldn't let my mom see that. Oh no. Because if you guys remember the pay-per-views would come on Sunday, and you could buy the shows, you can remember the lineup, who's fighting who, and this, that, and the other.
And they weren't cheap back then.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not like $10 a month now. It was like $50 a month.
We were blessed to have the black box. Do you remember the black box?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were blessed to have the black box. We didn't pay for nothing. But when it came to like, I think Undertaker was the only one that I had to hide my fandom of. Right. Because my mom's like, that's morbid, that's demonic, and that's this and that's that. I was like, no, that's not. But then later on down the line, when he came out with like the brood and everything, and all that had like the cross with the dude, hell no, man. I wasn't trying to be put on punishment, no. No way. Nope. So I definitely had to hide that. To kind of go off of Angel's question, one thing that I always found dope is the arc. The arc of it is when you're a kid, you love the good guys, you hate the bad guys.
Yes. As you have a little bit of life happening to you and you get older, you start to love the bad guys and hate the good guys. I know, right? I love that arc, dude. I love that arc. You live long enough to become the villain. Right. So I love that arc, dude. I love it. That is one of the best lines in any movie, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Like, dude, perfect example. As a kid, I hated Ric Flair. Hated Flair. Right. I hated Flair. I hated the Horsemen. My grandparents live down south. So you could kind of see like the Memphis, the NWA, and other different territories down south, and Flint would be down there. Right. And you would see the promos with like Flair, Magnum P.I., Shivani, shaking his hair that's all feathered and banged, and I couldn't stand Flair. When WCW came out, I was like, this guy sucks. And I remember the battles that Flair had with Steamboat and Sting. Dude, I used to love Flair. Even as a kid. Like, yes. I want to be styling and profiling. But it was around the time I started getting into girls. It's kind of like, that's right, yo. This dude. He got something. He's a man. He's jet flying, limousine riding, Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kids stealing, dealing son of a gun. And it's like, yo, like, dude. Now Flair's one of my favorites. And he lived the freaking gimmick. Like, He wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
remember
Oh,
half
yeah.
the stuff he did.
Oh, yeah. Flair lived that life. You know what? I don't even think that was a gimmick. I think that's him.
No, that was him. Yeah,
He lived himself out loud, which I think is one of the dopest things in the world.
He lost the iconic black robe that he wore. He left it in the hotel because he was so drunk, hungover.
Mhm.
He just left it there.
Yeah.
And it's sad and lost and found. And then somebody just took it and resold it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's, you know what? When Ric Flair said he spent more money on spilt liquor than what you make in a year.
That's right. I believe it.
When Flair said that shit, I was like, what? Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, man. One of the GOATs. Definitely one of the GOATs. Definitely 100%. One of the GOATs. I love Flair to death, man. Love him to death.
All right. Next question. What is the secret origin of Chill with Phil?
No Chill with Phil, man, dude. The secret origin of No Chill with Phil. If you know me, I have a very scatterbrained, impulsive mind.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to do something, I'm going to do it.
Right.
If I think something, I'm going to say it, which isn't always.
It's not always a good thing.
Certain things just keep to yourself.
Especially if you're trying to date and you go, man, that outfit is not working for you, girl.
Damn. You know, like, dude, it's crazy. But it's kind of like, man, No Chill with Phil just came from being unapologetically yourself. Mm-hmm. I hate to sound like an after-school special, but honestly, bro, you can only be yourself. Everybody else is taken. Everybody else is taken. Growing up, so let me explain this. Let me break this down. I'm from North Chicago, not the north side of Chicago. North Chicago.
So what's the difference? Because I don't know. I'm from New York.
Okay, so North Chicago is a suburb that is about 40, 45 minutes away from Chicago. Mm-hmm. I am closer to Great America.
Oh, okay.
Great America, Six Flags Great America, but there are hoods around Great America. Still a dope spot. So growing up in the hood, everyone loved wrestling. Everyone loved this and that. Mortal Kombat, video games, violence. The classic trends of the 80s. For me, I never stopped. So when you kind of get into high school and everybody's kind of like, dude, you still watch wrestling? Hell yeah. And just being able to be yourself and comfortable in your skin, that's kind of what created No Chill with Phil.
Okay.
You can like it, you can love it, you can hate it, but I'm going to be me.
And be yourself.
And a lot of times I'm like how JR would describe Shawn Michaels got more guts than brains. Well, it's kind of like, I know I shouldn't say this to him of all people, but I gotta say it. So yeah, yeah, that's kind of how No Chill with Phil came about, man. And if you think about it, dude, like a lot of the stuff, I don't know if you guys, I know you follow my page, but for the fans out there, a lot of the stuff I post, it's toilet humor. It's stuff that we can all agree on. It's stuff that you may think you don't want to say.
Some spicy stuff you got there.
I mean, it's spicy, but dude, like if you think about it, like, come on, man, like you get around your boys and you have boy talk with your guys. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Dude, like even doing comedy, man, I've been doing comedy for about 10 years. And when you think about it, it's kind of like, dude, the reason why people love you and or hate you is because you tell the truth.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
It's the same with the storyline of wrestling. It's the arc. It's the yin and yang of it. The reason why people love it is because there's some truth in it. The reason why people hate it is because there's some truth in it. You know?
Right.
And I mean, it's just like, man, be yourself. Take a chill pill. Laugh.
Right.
Talk some shit. Drink some liquor.
And have some fun.
And have some fun, man. Because, dude, life is too short, brother. I'm telling you, life is too short.
Life is way too short. Way too short. Next question. You ready?
Go for it.
You just announced recently you're coming out with an album. Talk about how the album came about, when its release date, where everybody can get it.
Oh man,
So
dude,
forth.
I am such a bullshit artist, man. So the album, the album is titled "I Don't Pull Out." I don't pull out. I don't know if you hear the
Oh my
background
God.
noise, but the background noise is my 1-year-old son fussing. He's the baby. My oldest is 19, and I got 2 in between them. So yeah, like party. I do. So the album is titled "I Don't."
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's a dude. Hey, look, man. Look, I tell a lot of sex jokes. And every guy can agree whether they want to be Big Brad Brown or not. Like, not every dude's a porno star. Some dudes, you get into it, it's too wet, and it's get it. It's truth, bro. It's true.
Yo, facts.
But dude, like with the album, man, like it's really just a bunch of mock covers. It's really a bunch of mock covers. It's actually a project I've been working on pre-pandemic. The pandemic slowed everything down.
Right.
I can't believe you asked me about the album.
I knew this was going to be a fun interview with you.
So, bro, like I don't want to. This is my first time as a guest on your show, so I want to be invited back.
You're 100%. You will definitely be invited back.
I want to be invited back. I don't necessarily want to go full no chill with Phil mode because some people like some people might be like, yo, who the fuck is he? Like, yo,
well, that's why you're here, so people know who you are.
I mean, yo, man.
I met you for like, how long was I on that thing? For like 10 minutes, maybe.
12 minutes.
And I'm like, dude, this guy is hilarious. I need to have him on my show. He is a special guy. Like,
bro,
seriously. You. Like,
thank you.
100%. Like, I'm like, yo, I need to have him on. And you're probably like, besides the dudes that I talk to all the time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You were like my number one I need to have on.
Oh, bro. see, now you got me feeling special, bro. You got me feeling special. Dude, honestly, man, with like the album, it's really just like
multiple rounds with Phil.
bro. Hey, I'm with the shits, Angel, bro. It's in my blood.
Look at that, my son with Phil. Everybody loves you, Phil. Look at that,
Hydra. What up?
I knew that people would love you once they got to know you.
Yo,
I felt that way when I met you.
so okay, I give you a bit of an exclusive, pal. I give you an exclusive. So everybody, Christmas time is coming up. Everybody is familiar with the classic song "Let It Snow" with Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight. Let it snow. Right. On the album, my version is called "I Love These Hoes," cause I do. Pop, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love these hoes. I love them.
Me too.
So I give you a little taste. I love these hoes. Love these hoes. I love these hoes. When it's cold outside, so baby, love these hoes. Love these hoes. I love these hoes. See, that's all you gonna get. That's all you gonna get.
That's my exclusive.
The acoustics in the room ain't right. But yeah, man, dude, because bro, you think about it, and Pop, I want to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. It is so many beautiful women out here.
Beautiful women.
In the world. Look, Pop, I don't discriminate. I like them big. I like them short. I like them thick. Black, white, brown. I don't matter. If you are born of a woman, and you is a woman, I love you, baby. Look, Look, I prefer big women.
Look at that. Angel's downloading on iTunes.
Oh, there we go. It's only 99 cents, Angel. Go grab.
Look at that. Brandon wants to hop on a track.
Bro, I got you on the next album. It's called I Don't Pull Out Ever. That's the next album. But bro, man, you look at some of these ones, man, and
let me tell you something. Like, pulling out is the worst. Like, I want to be in. I don't want to be out.
Exactly.
When the moment comes, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Man, bro. And here. And not to be whatever. Got to bring it back to wrestling. You look at some of the women now that's in professional wrestling. Oh. Yo, now. Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
I'm an 80s baby.
Right.
When you look up until like the Puppies era, back then you maybe only had a handful of cute female wrestlers.
Right. Like Miss Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth, but she wasn't a wrestler. She was a valet.
Right. She was a valet, right. Absolutely.
But like Rockin' Robin, I know you remember Rockin' Robin.
I do.
Rockin' Robin was pretty.
Not that many.
Medusa was
Medusa.
She was attractive, but she was like an American gladiator.
She's still attractive.
Yeah.
I just saw her recently.
Yeah. But then when they start entering like Sunny and Trish and Lita.
Oh, I was in love with Trish, man.
Oh my God. Like, I
love with Trish.
I actually just met Trish this past summer. And you look at the man, like the softer image. Now, hear me on this because I don't want anybody to get pissed off. Do you remember how they first brought Chyna in and how Chyna was when they first brought her in for a while?
Yeah, in the beginning with Rick Rude and all that.
Then when you notice that they still kept her as the eighth wonder of the world, but they kind of softened her image.
They glamored her.
And they actually made her look like a woman instead of a dude. Dude, Chyna was fucking hot. Chyna was cute.
She was.
Chyna was cute. It didn't matter that she dude, who cares? Cut all that out. Chyna was cute.
She was good looking. Yes, absolutely.
Especially when they kind of soften those features. Dude, you look at females now like Bianca Belair, Tessa Blanchard, Nikita Lyons, Asuka, what's her name? Naomi, Sasha, Bailey. Dude, you look at a lot of them now. Britt Baker. Oh my God.
Britt.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What about Hikaru Shida?
Yeah.
Woo,
and you know what? I
beautiful.
Think it made it. I think like Sunny and a couple of the earlier pioneers made it cool and cute for like the petite, the typical Barbie looking girls to be able to be badasses in professional wrestling, dude. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, yo, yeah, Angel, thank you. Yeah.
Angel just saw. Angel's one of my closest friends. He just saw Bianca at the big event in New York here. Yesterday. And he was like, you should have seen him. He was like a kid in a candy store over there.
No. These women are gorgeous, man. These women are, I can talk to you about women all day. I'm sorry. Let me shut up. Do you?
We could. That's all right.
Do you?
We'll get back to it later on. Who is your favorite wrestler right now? Let's take it a little step further. Favorite wrestler in WWE and AEW.
Okay. Are we talking ring work or mic work or both?
Both. Let's say both.
WWE, I'm loving what Sammy's doing right now. Sami Zayn. About damn time.
He was over in the Crown Jewel, where he wasn't even allowed to be in. People were chanting his name.
Yeah. Yo, Sami Zayn, prior to the Uso stuff now, Sami Zayn has always been a workhorse.
Right.
Always has been a worker. Badass, amazing dude that. And Pop, I'm going to be honest with you. I've said this on other podcasts before, and some agree, some disagree. I'm sure it's going to be split between your fans as well.
Mm-hmm.
With Sammy prior to the Bloodline, they did him kind of like Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo.
Right.
And Zack Ryder could work, but what did they do with him?
Wasted him.
Yeah. I feel like WWE does that a lot with their talent. And with Sammy right now is white hot. Sammy is white hot. Even when they lose, they win.
Right. Absolutely.
Sammy is white hot. As far as AEW,
just an FYI, the plan that WWE had was to take him out of the Bloodline and put him back with Owens until his popularity rose in the Bloodline. So they're just keeping him there.
And it's like, yo, like, do y'all even listen to y'all fans? Like, do y'all not pay attention to what's going on?
Right.
And don't get me wrong, not to take anything away from Roman, the Usos, or Solo Sikoa. All phenomenal athletes, all badass. Not to take anything away from the wise man, Paul Heyman. Sammy is that secret ingredient, that special sauce where it's kind of like, yo. Yeah. Like, Pop, you ever had some food that was good and then they add the sauce to it and you like, God damn, what is that?
That's right.
That's Sami Zayn right now. You look at all the work they've done, amazing. Yo, acknowledge me, all that, we the ones. Yo, perfect. When Sami's there, you see how that elevation goes from here to like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yo, and he ain't even got a belt.
I know.
So that's, dude, Sammy.
He's just being himself.
And I love it when you actually kind of see wrestlers polish their own character, influence their own character, which ends up being just them. Like the New Day, that's just them.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods, Kofi, Big E, their video game playing, breakfast cereal eating, shit talking son of a guns. With positivity. That's normally what they do. So I got to go with Sammy for WWE. For AEW, that's a tough one. With AEW, I could go MJF. I could. But
that would
MJF,
be the popular thing.
That's just automatic. I'm liking what they're doing with Roosh.
Okay.
I'm liking what they're doing with Roosh. I'm liking a lot of what they're doing with Jay Lethal and that storyline with Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett.
I just like what they did with Samoa Joe and
Wardlow, yeah.
But I don't know. AEW, and I might get shit for this, but I gotta say it. AEW is so fickle right now. It is.
I know what you're talking about. It's like it started off really red hot, and then it's like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
Bro, they will have the perfect setup alley-oop for a storyline, and then they'll blow it.
Right.
They'll blow it. So if I have to pick somebody to go with for AEW, I'm going to go with my boy Orange Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
I got to go Orange. Orange Cassidy is a saucy son of a bitch. I like Orange. That motherfucker saucy. I like him. It's that nonchalant, bro. I love that. We actually, what was that when they were in Chicago? The night Moxley won the title off Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
That was in Chicago. That was the weekend of C2E2. Bro, we had a blast. Seeing him work live is totally different from seeing him on TV.
Really?
I'm loving the fact that he's bringing the Atlantic belt and a backpack. And like, I'm liking that, dude. Like, about damn time that y'all give somebody like Orange Cassidy his time to shine.
Right.
About time y'all highlight him against some amazing athletes. About time y'all put a belt on him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I gotta go Orange, man. Orange, his swag has been lethal since we were introduced to him. A lot of people didn't know about Orange Cassidy until AEW, bro.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
we know he did some stuff in Mexico. We know he did some stuff in New Japan. Right. But nobody really knew who Orange Cassidy was.
No. Even me, I've seen him, but I didn't know who he was. I'm friends with one of the wrestlers over here who's actually friends with him. And I saw a picture after AEW when he was introduced. I'm like, shit, that's Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, bro.
He's like in the background hanging out.
And he's another worker.
He is.
He's another worker. Like, bro, you look at.
What about Statlander? What are your thoughts on her?
I like Statlander.
She's from out here, from Long Island.
Statlander. But here, hold on. Give me a sec. I'm going to jump back to Statlander.
Okay.
When you look at Orange Cassidy and Darby,
mm-hmm.
you look at some of the bumps they take. You look at bro, they're so giving in the ring. When you look at some of the moves that they take, it's kind of like, ooh,
yeah.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what are you doing? You know, they make, as JR would say when it came to Bret Hart, they could wrestle a broomstick and look good. Make a broomstick look good. They're so giving in the ring. A lot of times you don't find too many people like that.
Right.
I'll say this, then I get on the Statlander. So, couple shows ago, do you remember Wardlow when AEW was in Chicago? And Wardlow, they had Wardlow in like a trios match. Like it was him versus 3 people, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I know you know this, but ladies and gentlemen, fans of all ages, I work with a company for All Heel Wrestling, right?
That was going to be my next question, but
go ahead. Yeah. All Heel Wrestling out here in Chicagoland area. The Ice Pick, Vic Capri, Chicago legend. He was the guy that Wardlow power bombed 3 times. Now, by any means, Vic Capri is not a small guy. Vic Capri is not a lightweight competitor. That's a solid 250. That's a solid 250.
Look at this, Phil. Before you continue, we need more of you guys. You're the duo, Papa D and Phil.
AK Wrestling Fans 01. AK, I got a question for y'all. AK Wrestling Fans 01. Did y'all graduate 01? Because I graduated 01. And if you graduated 01, we the ones, baby. We the ones. Yeah, dude. Now, if you saw that match, you saw those power bombs that Vic Capri took. Those were nasty. Those were extremely nasty.
Those were, yeah.
At the time, Vic Capri was our Midwestern champion at the time. Well, due to that, you know, he suffered multiple concussions. He had to relinquish the title, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, wow. See, we didn't know that out here.
How the world turns, right?
Right.
But you look at Wardlow already looks good. He does. He's looked good for a while.
Right.
You look at how Vic Capri sold it. But then it was also one of those things where he didn't really sell it. Yo, when you hurt, you hurt. You know?
Yeah.
Just random numbers. It's all good. It's all good. I represent the 01. I represent it. It's all good. So, yeah, there's that. With Statlander, amazing talent.
Now I got before we go into Statlander, I got a question.
Go for it.
With him getting injured by Wardlow, does like a Wardlow reach out to him and say, "Hey, are you okay?" You know what I'm saying? Or is it just like, "Hey, good luck"?
Best of luck on all your endeavors.
Okay. Wow.
Because I'm up here and
wow.
You know, and it sucks. It really sucks that happened. And you don't want that to happen. Anyone, I don't care who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bottom of the car. Those are nasty.
Yeah.
Those are career
ending.
And I try to say it loosely because I've never stepped in the ring. I have too much respect for the people that do it. Mm-hmm. Nor will I ever. Oh yeah. Oh, you're. Nope.
Yeah.
Because you see stuff. I know with Pop. I know with you being behind Barricade. I know with the 23-6 championship. I know with all the things that you guys do with Victory and other promotions, and same out here. You've seen people get hurt.
Absolutely.
You've seen people get like, are you okay?
Yeah.
You've seen it all. From pillar to post. There's nothing to play with.
Yeah.
And then you could see why professional wrestlers get insulted when people say it's fake.
Absolutely. 100%. I see.
It's a slap in the face. It's pissing on my shoes, man. Like,
especially like you, like I actually in a promotion and see all the stuff that happens when they're injured and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And all the care and concern everybody has for them.
Yeah.
In my promotion, I don't know how it works in other promotions, but in the promotion I'm at, Victory Pro Wrestling, the owner is concerned. He's like there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody tells them it's fake, they do get offended, and they have every right because they're putting themselves on the line every match.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. We've seen it. We've seen it play out in the professional world and trickle on down. We've seen it from Owen Hart to Droz to Nick Gage and everyone in between.
I was there when Droz got injured. I was in the audience. I actually saw him, and this is a true story. I was by the railing, and I saw when they brought him in the stretcher, and I could see the look in his eyes, and I will never forget that. The look like, man, I'm fucked. That's the look he had in his eye when they wheeled him out.
Bro, like, and Pop, that's honest to God truth, man. We've seen it all. We've seen it. And it happens. I say this loosely. Injuries, career-ending injuries tend to happen more in kind of the indies world, the professional world,
right?
Especially depending on where you're at. And it's like, yo, like these people are putting their lives on the line to entertain us.
Right.
Like we pay money to see them. They're putting their bodies on the line for us. Yeah, show a little respect.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's get on to the next question. Oh, wait, no, we didn't finish with Statlander.
Dude, Statlander. Okay,
got so caught up in the moment.
I'm sorry. Statlander, a gorgeous woman, an excellent workhorse, a phenomenal athlete. And what are they doing with
her? They're wasting her. She was just starting to get some traction, and then she injured the other knee that she injured previously. So she's going to be out for a while.
So, going partial no chill with Phil mode, Tony Khan was so hell-bent on like trying to be Eric Bischoff. We're going to put Vince out of business.
Right.
But he was so hell-bent on buying everybody up, getting everybody up, snagging everybody up. But, bro, did you take the time to cultivate any of that talent? I think it was, okay, you're hot.
I hear the locker room is a very indie type feel and not structured.
And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Yeah. And that's from someone who's been there.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay, you're hot, go. All right,
Right.
yeah, yep, you're hot, go. All right,
Right.
okay, yeah, you go. It shouldn't be like that.
Right.
With Statlander, again, it's an amazing talent, phenomenal athlete, a solid worker. What have y'all done with her?
That's crazy.
And
I was introduced. She's from Long Island.
Okay.
So she worked at Victory Pro Wrestling. She was the women's champion at one point.
Mm-hmm.
She started out as a valet, went to Creative Pro School, and trained with VSK, who you know as Jeeves in AEW.
Yeah.
And wow, I've seen her in a steel cage match. I've seen her in other types of matches, and I'm like, wow, she's come a long way, and just wasting her.
And why?
It's crazy.
Why? That I will never understand some of that stuff because if you look at, let's go back maybe the past 8 years. The matches that the women have done, and I'm gonna go there. Statlander is Charlotte Flair, Bianca, Sasha Banks status. She has the ability to be
100%. She has
the ability to do it to close out the show. What have they done with her? Nothing. When the women, and I don't mean to sound, and hopefully, Pop, I'm not coming off chauvinistic or whatever, misogynistic or anything like that. When you look at when they kind of like, damn, like, the women getting more love for, okay, yeah, we gonna have to make this the final match. The women's match is gonna have to be the final match of the card.
Right.
Well, about damn time that y'all actually pushed some of these females that's been showing y'all this all along.
Right.
Statlander is one of those people. Britt Baker is one of those people.
Right.
Rio is one of those people.
And they pushed Britt back. When she lost the belt, I feel like they put her in the background.
They did. And I don't know if it was a matter because Cody was right next to her and, rumors started to fly like ash. I don't know. I don't care. We all know this when it comes to AEW. Their storylines could use some work.
Right.
But you got a hell of a talent. You can hire writers all day to fix a storyline.
Right.
A lot of the stuff that these people do in the ring, you can't teach that. You can't teach it. Nope. Either you have it or you don't.
Or you don't have it. Right.
It's telling the story in the ring is just as important as telling the story on the mic. We've seen some people where it's like, what the fuck are you doing in a ring?
Yeah, absolutely.
We've seen other people it's like, what the fuck are you doing on a mic? Okay, you just be quiet and wrestle. Or you be the mouthpiece for their wrestling. Right. You're a dynamic duo. Brock wasn't the best on the mic, but Paul Heyman was. Roman was on the mic. He's gotten better. Paul Heyman has always been up there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you can always have someone write a better storyline, but the talent, you can't teach that, man. You can't teach it. Either you have it or you don't. Both companies underuse their females. WWE just uses the wrong. That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Britt's going to fight Saraya, the returning Saraya, at Full Gear.
Are you excited about that?
I'm excited to see Saraya wrestle again.
I am too, but I'm kind of.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Are you excited about Tony Storm's match with Jamie Hayter? He just got some opinions tonight. Not at all.
Because, okay, so when it comes to AEW, they don't push their female talent like they should. They don't push their female talent like they've been pushing Jade, like they have been pushing Nyla Rose, that whole storyline.
Jade, right.
They don't push them like that. They don't. Why not? Why?
Absolutely.
They could literally have Rampage or Dynamite with just the female talent, and I guarantee you their matches will either meet, beat, but I'm willing to say surpass the male talent.
Even on Dark and Elevation they can use.
Why are they still stuck on Dark and Elevation? Why is Serena Deeb stuck on Dark? Do y'all know who Serena Deeb is? Do y'all know who the chick is?
I know who she is. You tell them.
I know you know who she is. Let me take you back in the time machine, ladies and gentlemen, to about 08, 09, 2010.
Uh-huh.
When CM Punk was happily in the WWE as the Straight Edge Society.
I'm going to get your thoughts on Punk after.
Serena Deeb was the bald head female in the Straight Edge Society.
She was, yeah.
Prior to that, Serena Deeb had built the name of her own in the indie circuit. After the Straight Edge Society, WWE let her go. They did nothing with her. And for me, I didn't see her again until her debut in AEW.
Right. They hired her as a coach at NXT.
That's what
she was doing.
Oh, while she's in her prime, yeah. Jim Lombardi and Bill Belichick, we're just going to make you coaches of this, minor league feeder team.
Uh-huh.
This Pee Wee football league. Stop it. And not to downplay or dog anyone, but Serena Deeb is one of the GOATs. One of the GOATs.
Absolutely. Do you agree with this statement? Impact has a better women's division.
Debatable. They use their female talent now. In-ring work, sure. Mic work,
So.
Are we talking Mickie James? Yeah, hell yeah. Are we talking Tessa Blanchard? Sure. Anybody else as far as Impact has a long way to go. To me. I don't catch Impact out here. And when I do, it's kind of like, oh, Impact came on and it was, okay.
I don't even watch it, to be honest with you. I try to stay away from it, although I know certain of the wrestlers who are there.
Yeah, and
like Diona Perazzo.
And it's not to shade anyone. It's really not to shade anyone. So, Pop, it's kind of one of those things now. Follow me, Pop. Follow me. With wrestling now, it's kind of like streaming services now.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much fucking content. It's too much.
It is a lot. That's why I can't follow Impact. My plate is full.
You got Raw, NXT, Raw on Monday night, NXT Tuesday night, SmackDown Friday night. You got Impact no. You got
Impact is Thursday.
You got Impact Thursday. You got AEW Wednesday, AEW Friday, New Japan Thursday.
That's not including Dark and Elevation.
Exactly. That's no different. That's no different from Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Apple Stream, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
It's so much. HBO Max. It's so much.
HBO Max, Paramount Plus, Netflix, Stars.
It's like, wait, who are you? Wait, what? It's
That's right.
too much. It's too much. It's dope that, yes, wrestling you can catch on every night of the week on cable TV if you have cable TV. A lot of people now don't even have cable TV.
I'm about to cut the cord myself and just keep the internet.
Yo, Pop, you already know what I'm saying. I know you feel it too. And it's kind of like, well, damn, like, wait, which night is it supposed to wait? Huh? What? Man, look, I'm in the bed at that time by the time that shit come on. I'm tired. So it's overkill to a degree. I can appreciate AEW for 2 hours on Wednesday, 1 hour on Friday. Raw, you gonna keep it a 3-hour show? I'm gonna need more. Make it worth my time.
Right.
3 hours is a long damn time.
You drag it out.
In 3 hours, that's chores I gotta do. That's homework I gotta check. That's baby bottles I gotta feed. That's a baby I gotta feed. Diapers to change. Booties to wipe. Baths to give.
It's a lot. No pull-out clause.
And every night is Monday Night Raw in my house. Every night. Pop, I'm going to tell you this. If I'm pouring in the Bisquick, I'm trying to make a pancake. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right. I feel what you're saying.
I'm not wasting no batter. That's not what we do over here. That's not what we do over here. That's but yo, right. Man, it's overkill. It's legit overkill. It's hard to catch up with everything at every point in time. It is.
Right. Let's go to the next question. I feel like we could be on here all night.
Bro, let's get it, man. We out here.
Let's talk about how did you start on your promotion? Talk about your promotion. What you do there. Actually, and then I'm going to add this. Who you think is got it there that people should follow?
Okay. I've actually had the privilege of working with All Heel for over a year now, a little over a year. There's a rapper out here that has worked with Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3-6 Mafia, Smokey the Bandit. He hired me to host one of his shows in Milwaukee. The studio we were at the time, I was unaware of, was owned by King Torch, the creator of All Heel Wrestling. I had no idea who this guy was. Did the show, did the podcast to promote the show. Had a phenomenal time, man. Rock with the guys. Shout out Excalibur. Shout out 797 Quantity, because they were the guys hosting the show. We had a ball. Me, Smokey, Excalibur, 797 Quantity. We had an absolute ball.
Is it the same Excalibur I'm thinking of?
Not Lucha Excalibur. No, not that Excalibur.
Okay.
No. So the following, they was like, bro, come back. Following week I came back. Just kind of talk some shit, talk about how the show went. This big ass white dude walked in with tattoos all over his face. And I'm like, oh shit. Somebody owes somebody some money. And it ain't me. That ended up being King Torch. King Torch came in. His wife makes these amazing ass cupcakes, these Oreo cupcakes. It was the studio he owned, and he allowed them to do podcasts and record and other stuff. So they brought the stuff in there, and we just got to chopping it up, man. Just kind of like, yo, talking about the show and wrestling. Blah, 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 blah. And he was like, yo, man, I'm actually starting a promotion. You'd be really dope in my promotion. That's how everything came together.
Melded together.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, I had never worked on the independent scene. I'm not going to act like, oh, I cut my teeth in the indies. No, I cut my teeth talking shit with the homies, watching WWE Network. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember? The first show we had was actually November 2021. My son came with me, and that was when I met Commissioner Heathen, Amber Heathen, a lot of the wrestlers, Vic Capri, JP, the Foley brothers, the Haters. Meeting all these independent wrestlers, I'm like, oh, shit. So they just wanted me to just kind of call color commentary. Okay, cool. As an 80s baby, what made some of those matches the best, aside from wrestling itself? King and JR.
Yes.
Oh my God, he's broken in the house. That son of a bitch. When you looked at how JR sold a lot of that stuff, when you looked at how Jerry King Lawler sold a lot of that stuff, that's what made the end of the night special on those shows, man. Yeah. That's what made those pay-per-views amazing. On JR and King's commentary was the layer of icing on the cake. The cake is already good, baby. The cake is already good, but it's that dab of whipped cream on top. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I did the first show, and everybody was like, how long you been in the Indies? And I was like, today's my first day.
Everybody's like, what?
Yo, no lie. They were like, what? How long you been doing this? Oh, just today. From there, it was like a rocket. Continue to work with the other commentary team. Shout out Greasy D. Shout out Captain Spicoli, who's been a bit under the weather. Get what's on, bro. Just working with them and just kind of making it our own. Right. With all heel, man, yo. So to answer the second half of your question, who do we think that's got it? It's a lot of people. I can't just pick one. I can't.
So pick more than one. Shout them out.
Shout out to Ghetto Gear Solid, our tag team. Our tag team champions that currently holds seven different tag team titles right now. Ooh. Right now. They go to different promotions and demolish them. Pop, you remember Doom?
Yes.
Doom 2022.
What are they called again? I'm writing this down.
Ghetto Gear Solid.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely look them up.
Shit. Our women's champ, Leslie LaMuneca. She's 17, Pop. Yeah. She's been here before. Part of Eddie Guerrero's spirit and soul touched Leslie LaMuneca. She can brawl, she can battle, she can fly, she can do it all.
I'm gonna say her name, Leslie LaMuneca.
Yes. Yes.
I put the Spanish in me in it.
Bro, she's only 17, Pop.
Wow.
She's only 17. And when I tell you I've seen her work circles around other people
really
that have been veterans in the Indies game, and it's kind of like, what?
Like what? Yeah.
Our hybrid champ, Percy Drews, the Tire Prince. There's nothing that this kid won't. Percy is comparison. What is it? Future
guest courtesy of Bill.
hey, I got to put him out there, bro. I got to put him out there. Percy Drews is comparable to Darby Allin.
Really?
You damn near got to kill Percy to beat him. And when I tell you he's a fighting champ, he's a fighting champ.
Right.
I have to shout out our legal counsel and the Northland Pro Wrestling champ, Eric Schultz, who beat the dickhead Cody James at Northland Pro Wrestling to be champ. Yo, Eric Schultz dropped out of Harvard Law.
Really?
To pursue his professional wrestling career. Yes. Yes. All straight, no chase, no lie, no cap, no need to whatever. Yo, he literally dropped out of Harvard Law his last semester, quarter, whatever, to pursue his wrestling career. He's that damn good.
Wow.
There's so many other people. Paulie. Woo! Paulie Tomaselli. Remember that name.
I'm writing it down. Hold on. Paulie
Tomaselli.
All right, I'm gonna look up. He's probably under your followers, so I'm gonna look him up.
He's on there. Paulie Tomaselli is the Joe Pesci of professional wrestling.
Really?
I'm not talking Home Alone Joe Pesci. No.
What are you talking about? Goodfellas Joe Pesci?
I'm talking Goodfellas Casino Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Is that somebody you would want to run into in a dark alley?
No.
Hell no.
No.
No. No. Nowhere near. Nope. Sorry. No. Paulie Tomaselli, who is a vet, a locker room leader, just one of those guys you have to salute him. You have to. He's just that damn good. You got Kenzie James, another female wrestler who's taking on Coda Holiday. I'm sorry. I said all that to say we have a show coming up November 20th. So next week, Sunday.
Okay. Next Sunday. Are you going to be on streaming it?
We're trying to get that up. And
Work in progress.
All right. You know, anything and everything that can go wrong will go wrong. You know.
Make sure you let me know when that happens so I can watch.
Oh, man. Definitely. We got a show coming up November 20th, Wrestle Haven. That's our big show. That's like our WrestleMania. We have so many talented individuals that you can't not love and respect. You just can't.
Right.
Because they're that damn good. The storytelling is that damn good. I'm not just saying that because I'm a part of the company. No, not even. I'm a firm believer of being honest. If you suck, you suck. And I've told some people, like, how was my match? You want to get the one, bro? Like, let's talk over here. But yo, our champ Mateo Valentine. Googling. You got a fight on your hands. You do. We've had amazing challengers step up and got shut down, thinking that they were going to run over Mateo because Mateo is a part of the LGBTQ. They found out real. Pop, as the diagram said, fucked around and found out. And they fucked around and found out that quick. Mateo ain't to be played with.
Wow. We
got some hitters, Chief. We got some hitters, Pop. We got some hitters.
You're talking them up real good. I want to go actually see an event.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I want you to come down to see the event. Because here's the thing. You know when somebody's selling you a line of shit?
Right.
You know when somebody's bullshitting you? You know when somebody's like, damn, he really believe in them.
Yeah. You're a straight shooter.
Our locker room, bar none. bar none. We've had indie wrestlers come to our locker room from other promotions and thinking that they're going to kind of come in there, whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm hot shit. And Paulie Tomaselli was like, bro, if you don't cut that shit out, you're going to see me outside real quick.
Whoa.
We don't do that here. King Torch, Commissioner Heathen, they don't play that shit. Yeah, we're all heels, but it's about respect. Respect yourself, respect others. You know, don't come in here and think it's going to be a walk in the park. Absolutely not. But you come in like you got some act right, man, yeah, you might make it through. We've sent other people. We've promoted other people to be on AEW Dark, AEW Mid-Card, AEW, a few in WWE. That when they come to Chicago, they've reached out to King Torch and Heathen and was like, yo, hey, can you send us a couple guys? Yeah, we can send you a couple. Yeah, because the locker room is that damn good.
Wow.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm sorry, Pop, if I'm talking too much, man. Forgive me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Some famous words to me.
Andrew, you have to respect the legacy of the people that came before you. You have to respect the ring. You respect your woman, respect the ring.
I've seen someone disrespect the ring, and I saw a wrestler go out and nearly tore the guy's head off. That he didn't realize that he disrespected the wrestlers. And afterwards, he apologized to everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, you know, blah, blah, this and that, and bought them all beers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they were to tear his head off.
Dude, yo, we even work. We're rivaling against another company, Northland Pro, who are assholes, by the way. They are. And their big star, Cody James, who is a prick. I can't, as much as I hate the guy, I have to respect him. I do. I don't like Cody James. I don't like Nathan. I don't like the owner of Northland Pro. I don't like him at all. But I can't not show respect to them because they're that damn solid. The ring work, the promotion, their circuit, what they do, what they bring to the table. Right. They can never compete with us. No. But I respect who you guys are as individuals and what you do and what you bring to the table. Cody James is a phenomenal wrestler, and I don't want to give this guy his flowers at all. He's a phenomenal fucking wrestler. He is. Cody James is like 6'7", 280, and moves like fucking Rey Mysterio.
Jeez.
No. Dante Martin.
Wow. I gotta go check him out now.
You can follow him. You can check him out. Don't like any of his pages or anything like that.
All right.
Tell him no chill. Phil said you're a dick. But yo, like, man, I have been blessed with the opportunity to work with so many talented individuals, whether I like them or not, care for them or not, believe in them or not. They have proven themselves to be worthy of stepping in a wrestling ring.
Awesome. I can tell you love it there.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dude, yo, I know you hear that.
I did. I heard that,
yeah. I can hear him trying to get to me. But yeah, like, man, professional wrestling it's shout out Amber Heathen. He's Cody James definitely is an Uzi to follow. But Pop, I recommend you reach out to Amber Heathen, and I am going to try to make that happen for her to be a guest on your show. When you look at how professional wrestling, when you look at the superstars of professional wrestling.
Listen, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yo, when you look at how professional wrestling has saved certain people's lives, That's impactful.
That is impactful.
It is. It is. It's
wrestling in general brings people together. It really does. It brought me closer to my brother who passed away about 11 years now. So we used to watch it when we were younger, and then he passed and everything, and I started watching it again because I didn't watch it for a while. I was raising my other kids, this and that.
Yeah.
But like it brought me back to it, and then I started doing this, and I was like, I feel close to him, and I think he would be really proud.
Yeah, man. Yo, you look at, and I don't care what promotion you're in. I know you got a question for me before I see him Punk. Somebody that I really got to give props to is like John Cena.
Absolutely.
Because you hear about whether you like him, character or not, in-ring work or not, what he's done with like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And you see like some of those babies that were battling cancer, and then like I'm gonna be like John Cena, and they ended up beating cancer.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Absolutely. It's crazy. Right?
And that's fire. That's fire.
Amazing. Angel's right. It builds new friendships and all.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It brought me to you, Phil.
Hey, it brought me to you, Pop. It brought me to you. It brought me to you, baby.
Sorry, Metal Geek. I got a new friend.
Dude, yo, the series of people I have met, dudes at Ringside Wrestling Podcast, Pizza Power Bombs, you, oh my God. I have to shout out my podcast crew, Hot Take Wrestling. I have to shout these guys out because it's kind of like, man, Pop, when you look at our community of wrestling nerds, fans, freaks, geeks, this, that, and the other, misfits, where we didn't belong to them, but we belong to us.
Absolutely.
Yo, man, Pop. It's
crazy.
A beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. To make friendships that will last a lifetime? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Wrestling bringing people together. Mike.
I know it sounds silly. It does. Yeah. It does. Man, dude.
Mike's got his own podcast too.
Mike. Hey. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, to be friends with all these podcasters is great. I mean, it's awesome.
Man, and to be able to link with people that are wrestling fans, anime fans, comic fans, movie fans, just video game fans, nerddom of all kind. Man,
I'm gonna tell you, I talk to Metal Geek every day.
Yeah?
Like we talk to each other like every day.
That's dope.
Sometimes twice or three times a day.
That's dope, man.
And
that's
we're just
dope.
Shooting the breeze about wrestling or whatever.
And that's dope, man. Yo, when you think about a lot of the stuff that you come across, or even the stuff that you forgotten happened, like, oh shit, I remember that. Yo, man, I was blessed to be able to have my son, No Chill with Phil Jr., do his first podcast. With me and dudes at Ringside Wrestling and Pizzas and Power Bombs.
That's awesome.
And it's kind of like my son wants me, I'm going to be a YouTuber, Dad. Okay, so he's 11. And it's like, yo, I'm not going to crush his dream, but for him to be able to do that and for him to kind of keep up, like.
Definitely don't crush his dream.
My son behind, like he was in the convo, like,
my son. I introduced him to wrestling. I brought him to a BPW event, and instantly he met this one wrestler. His name was Kai Katana. Now he goes by Filipino Grizio. He was like enthralled by him. He's like, "Yo, Dad, I want to be a wrestler," and that's all he talks about. He doesn't want to do anything else. He doesn't want to go to school. He just wants to be a wrestler. So he's waiting to get healed up so he can go to school.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's dope. It's absolutely dope when you look at the nation and network of people you end up rocking with, meeting. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be crying at his first match, I think.
Yo, it's you'll be fine.
I'm
But
gonna be crying, man. Let me tell you. His friends have met the coolest people in wrestling shows.
Yo, so C2E. So let me say this, Pop. Hey, yo, if you need me to fall back, so you, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So C2E2 is the big Comic Con out here in Chicago. But we're number 3. So as far as Comic Cons, it's San Diego, New York, Chicago.
Okay.
Or it flip flops, New York, San Diego, Chicago. But we've always been number 3. We go every year. I've gone every year for the past 15 plus years. The wrestlers that have been there, I've met Booker T and Sharmell and hung out with them for 20 plus minutes. I've met CM Punk before he was the bitter, battle-written veteran that he is. I've hung out with Rikishi. I've hung out with Mick Foley. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, X-Pac, Young Bucks, Cody when he was still AEW. Right. Yo, we've had the opportunity. You can come on. I'm sorry.
No worries. No good.
I need a bit of a refill.
That's all right.
I need a. Oh no!
Oh,
yeah!
Is that the fellow future podcaster?
Yes, this is No Chill with Phil Jr. Say what up, Pop.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, this is No Chill with Phil Jr. The monster among children.
So will it be No Chill with Phil Jr. podcast coming up?
I mean, what you think, son? He asked you a question. He asked you. We got time. We got time.
That's right.
Thank you, son. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, maybe he'll have Brandon on his podcast one day. Who knows?
Hey, I needed a bit of a refill. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Tastes so good. But
I wish I was drinking with you. I don't have anything.
Yo, Paul, what you doing? But yo,
I was
man,
supposed to go party last night, but everybody canceled on me.
But I have literally, to go back to the gentleman's comment, at those C2E2's events, when Friday is the day to go and meet all the wrestlers, because a lot of people are at work, and you get a chance to meet different people. So, I've met so many people from different countries and hung out and have become the best of friends in line to meet Scott Hall and X-Pac. And then hang out with Scott Hall and X-Pac. And then before you know it, it's like 40, 50 people just hanging out with Scott Hall and X-Pac. And then they like, yo, you Phil, right? Yo, what a bathroom, man, the bathroom up there. And then they come, oh, man, go look at that. And I've met people from London, Australia, Canada, Ghana.
Wow.
All about wrestling. And it's like, yo, why did you come to this comic book convention? Like, was it Stan Lee before he died? Was it was it Scott Eastman of the Ninja Turtle? Like, what was it? And they're like, man, I saw Ric Flair was going to be here, so sure.
Woo.
The most recent one, Undertaker, was at C2E2 in August.
Right. He's tied to Fitterman Sports.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who had WWE at big event.
Yeah. So check this out. So it's Undertaker, Lita, Trish Stratus, Sasha Banks, Naomi, and I think those were all of the WWE people. Undertaker's line was so long, it was ridiculous. They shut it down. It was all right, never mind.
No, nobody else can go.
Nope, nobody. I had the opportunity to be able to meet my first wife, and I say my first wife because I have multiple. I'm a polygamist. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know.
I have 4 wives. When I do all this nerd stuff, I go with my first wife,
Mm-hmm.
She's into it too. The other 3 wives stay home with the rest of the kids. But my first wife had a chance to hang out and was just talking to Lita and Trish like they were high school buddies. And I'm like, oh shit. And then the following day, she's hanging out with Sasha.
What?
And Naomi. And I'm like, yo. So, man, you look at the people you come across. You look at the people that you network with, link with, and it's like, yo, like, come on, man. I couldn't have met a cooler person than you. A more down to earth. It's fun, man. It's fun. It's a network of people that gets to be kids as adults.
That's true. That's true. Your thoughts on Punk?
I'm disappointed in Punk. As a Chicago native vet superstar, I'm disappointed in him. Whatever chip he has on his shoulder, bro, let it go. You brought that shit to the wrong company.
Yeah.
Like you did, bro. You did.
And he was so positive when he first started. Oh, I can't wait to work with this talent and this.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think he was more so playing the politic game with that. You know, knowing how to work the crowd.
Right.
Now, this is my personal belief. When he came back, I don't think he took it serious. I think he was more so happy about getting that big check. I think Punk should have started out on commentary. I do. I think he should have started out on commentary before jumping back into the ring. His body wasn't in shape. His body wasn't wrestling ready. Because what happened? They pushed him, he got hurt. They pushed him again, he got hurt. They pushed him again, he got match after match, he got hurt. And he won the belt twice. I had to give it up twice because he was
hurt.
Hurt? Then lay off the snacks and junk food, bro. Like, take the shit serious. Take it serious.
No.
The brawl, the shoot, the work, whatever, that was unprofessional. Pop, me and you've talked off camera.
Right.
There's a lot of people that you could throw under the bus, but you have not. That's called professionalism.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people I could dog and trash and throw under the bus and have you guys be like, man, fuck him or fuck her. Why? That's unprofessional. It just is.
Yeah, it just didn't need to happen at a live stream. I should have been like, if he had issues with them, hey, Tony, I need to have a sit down with them so we can discuss this.
It doesn't, man. At the end of the day, not everything you know needs to be said. Right. Not everything you feel needs to be broadcasted. That's just true. That's just true. I know we're all adults. Pop, I know you're the OG. Respect you as the OG. What's one of the golden rules that your parents, my parents, our grandparents said to us coming up? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That still holds true to today, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I could shoot on a lot of people, Pop. What good is that gonna do? It makes me look like an asshole.
He just wins the AEW championship again, and he's got nothing better to talk about than how terrible everybody is, how terrible Colt Cabana is, how terrible the Bucks are, and Omega and all that. Like, dude, let it go. He said himself, I haven't talked to this guy in years. Okay, so let it go.
Then what you talking about for now? What may you bring up?
Move on. You're the champ. Move on.
And what's funny, if he does end up going back to WWE, because Triple H did say he would be open to the conversation of discussing it.
Right.
Now that epic pipe bomb that you dropped many, many years ago, you're going to have to swallow that pill, bro. And we all know, I don't care who you are. Pride is the hardest pill
To swallow. Yeah.
Just saying.
Talk about the 23-6 title.
Okay, yeah, I saw something earlier.
Here was a question for you. Hold on. Have you had the muffins?
What muffins?
What muffins, Angel?
I mean, the only muffin I eat.
Oh. Here we go.
You don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yo. Okay. You look at the documentaries that A&E just did with Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Undertaker. You know the documentaries that they did on A&E Pop.
Yeah.
Yo, they're just now bringing light to that, and that happened, what, 20 years ago, 26 years ago, 25 years ago, 23, 30 plus years. Okay, yeah, all right. And both parties agreed to come together to let it out. Okay, yeah. Because it wasn't to make this side look bad or that side look bad or this person look bad or that person look bad. Okay, it was a story. It was a story. This person's perspective, that person's perspective. You had Brett's side of the story. You had Sean's side of the story. Beyond Dark Side of the Ring gave it a different middle of the road perspective. Yo, you don't see either of them beefing now and all this other stuff.
Oh.
What did I say? I should hold the title.
Yeah. Phil should hold the title.
I would love to, but bro, the way my back is set up now in this cold ass weather, bro. Pop, I'm like an old Buick in the morning, G, when I wake up. I can't sit for a little bit. I can't get up and just start doing shit.
Let me go. We're running late on time. I got another interview at 9 o'clock.
Oh, you got another one, man? I thought we was out here. My bad.
I got Andy Lee Ray at 9 o'clock. Hold on. I'm going to show you who he is real quick so everybody's tunes in for that one. There it is. Andy Lee Ray, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
He's coming on next, right after No Chill with Phil over here. We're having a blast over here.
Man.
One more question.
You had another interview. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Usually I just do one, but I scheduled two. I want to be different and try two at once. I don't know. But your thoughts on podcasting in general?
We've all been there before when we had a 2-on-1.
Whoa, facts. I've had mine too, sir. It was quite the experience, let me tell you.
Oh, yes, it was.
I'm ready for my next one. I've actually been single for 4 years.
Man.
Me and my wife separated. I mean, I've had my flings here and there, but nothing serious.
Yeah. I hear you.
I'm looking for that 3-on-1 again, though. Don't get me wrong. This 50-year-old can still go, brother.
Hey, no gas station pill over here. Let's get it.
All right. Your thoughts on podcasting?
I love it, man.
Oh, shit. Let's do a Phil takeover.
Andrew, you too kind, bro. You too kind. Thoughts on podcasting? I love it if you have a lane for it. What I mean by that is some people can just try to do, they try to do everything and, I'm going to do this and do that and do this and do that. And it's, that's cool. But focus on one. Focus on one thing. Us at the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast crew, we focus on wrestlers. Have we had other people on the show that are not wrestling fans per se? Yeah. Did you see the Dahmer series on Netflix?
I did not. It's on my list.
Okay.
I got to watch The Crown first.
So check this out. Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We interview Furley Mack. He's from the Dahmer series on Netflix.
I believe we had this conversation before in private.
Right. No spoilers. You know Jeffrey Dahmer died. Furley Mack played the guy that killed Dahmer in the series.
Right.
Furley Mack is a close personal friend of mine. Started out in comedy, done a lot of different things together. Okay, yeah, and it's kind of like, oh, yo, when we have wrestling fans, our wrestling fans like, oh man, he's on Dynamite. Okay, yo, let me check that out. That's not something normally I would watch. That's not something that's my cup of tea. But yeah, because he's a guest, I'm gonna check it out. Wonderful. We've had Navy Montel on the show, who is a huge comic book, anime, wrestling, jack of all trade video game guy. So he can talk across all platforms and still be relevant and be like, oh man, you heard about the White Tigers? And yeah, I like what they're doing with Bailey and so you got to find your own lane and make it yours.
Okay.
You have to be comfortable with starting out slow because content is everywhere, people. It is. It is. Don't even Google. Just go to YouTube and type in podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Take your time. Take your time. Develop who you are. Be yourself. Don't try to copy anyone else. Focus on who you are and what you want to highlight your podcast on. And go from there. God bless. Do you. There you go.
It's not easy being a podcaster. That's for sure.
Yo, it's not.
Especially getting guests.
It's like pulling fucking teeth.
It is.
Jesus Christ.
It is.
But when you get an interview like this, and Pop, I gotta tell you, this don't even feel like an interview.
It's like two friends hanging out. Absolutely.
Pop, this wasn't to me. This was not an interview. This was me FaceTime my Papa Dank, whatever.
I'm telling you. That's how when I first saw you, I'm like, yo, this is a guy I could be real cool with.
And when you can get to a level like that on a podcast level, because, okay, and I've done many podcasts in my day, you get some people that, like, yo, I got to drink real quick. I got to smoke real quick. Or I got to shit. Or I got to throw up. I've seen it all. I have seen it all. I've seen it all. So, man, I got to throw up. You got to throw up. What the fuck you do? What? Whoa. Hold on. We all know throw up breath stink like a motherfucker. We all know that.
It does.
Yo, I'm nervous. Oh, man. When you can make someone that's borderline having an anxiety attack forget that they're in a studio or they're on camera or a mic is in front of them or whatever it is that's giving them an anxiety attack or a panic attack. And then, like I said, that's what you talk about on the phone. I know. That's when you know you got gold.
Absolutely.
That's when you know you got something special.
I've had a couple of first-time wrestlers who have never done a podcast were nervous doing it. And then they felt at ease, and then they were okay. But before it even started, they were like, oh, I never did this before. So, you're right.
Hold on, Pop. Let me get this vein right. What the? Whoa. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, no, bro.
All right. A couple more comments for you from the audience. Phil, we ever try for the 23-6 title?
If I'm ever in New York Hydra, I will definitely try for the 23-6 title.
Okay. What's the next stream with Phil?
Yo, I don't know. Follow me on all social media platforms. I do lives randomly on IG. Can't knock it _ the great one. No chill with Phil. Hot take on Facebook. Phil Myers. Phil. I-L.
I gotta write that down.
Yo, just follow me, reach out to me, holler at me, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'm down to earth.
I know, Angel. I know. 9 o'clock. I know.
Relax, Angel. We still got some time left.
He's got one more question. You're a comic fan. Have you ever read the comic Do a Powerbomb?
I have not. Angel, make sure you send me information on that or send it to Papa Dank. He'll get it to me this way. I can check that out. Yeah.
I'll get it to him. I know 9 o'clock is coming. Phil, it's been a blast. It really has. Hopefully, we can do this again real soon.
2 salutes. Pop, real quick, can I just give my shout outs how people can follow me, all that other good stuff? Is that cool?
Yes, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phill Myers Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock the Great One, No Chill with Phil, better known to you as the Child Support Slayer, also known as the voice of violence for all heel wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to reach out to me on Facebook at Phill Myers Sr., also at No Chill with Phil, on Instagrams, CKI_ the Great One, No Chill with Phil, Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, Dudes at Ringside Podcast, Pizzas and Powerballs Podcast, and All Heel Wrestling. Ladies and ladies only, feel free to follow me at christianmingle.com. My username is Deacon'emDown. Follow me on MySpace. Wherever you follow me, wherever you choose to follow me, that's where I'm at.
Whoa. MySpace still exists?
Yes, MySpace still exists. Don't do that, Pop. Don't do that. Also, keep an eye out for All Heel Wrestling, AHW Wrestling. All social media platforms. We have a show, Wrestle Haven, coming Sunday, 11/20 at Light Skate Park in Winthrop Harbor, Illinois. If you're in the area, come through, check us out. Tickets are $10 now, $15 at the door. Pop will have info on anywhere, everywhere. And one last thing, ladies only, please remember, my couch pulls out. I don't.
The Child Support Slayer himself, Senior. I want to thank Pro Brothers Custom Aesthetics, as they are our sponsor. We are powered by StreamYard. We'll be coming up very shortly at 9 o'clock for Andy, Lee, Ray, Phil. It's a pleasure having you on.
Pop, thank you as always, bro. Follow the deck, man.
I hope we keep talking before our next interview. So
hell yeah, bro. We out here, baby.
All right. On a last note, Victory Pro Wrestling presents Disorderly Conduct this Saturday night, featuring the return of Eric James. He will be there. The VPW champ, Jack Tomlinson, will be there. His title was stolen by Mike Anthony, so hopefully he'll get his title back. Other than that, this is Papa Dank alongside Phil, and we will catch you next time. Woo!